Hey everyone, this is my Patreon powered reaction to the 24th and final episode of Shirobako. Now, this is the final episode of the main series. I do know there's one more OVA left that'll cover the first episode of the third girl's fighter wing. That at least what I assume it would be, considering what they did with the whole Exodus anime OVA thing that they did. But anyway, last episode was amazing. We had an epic battle of just just showing us what he can do. I was thoroughly impressed, at least. And we had a nice talk with the manga author about where we wanted the anime slash manga to go, and it actually came to a pretty good understanding there. Which is, it's amazing what happens when you can actually talk to the guy and don't have that one piece of just messing everything up. That guy just angered me to just new heights, really. But yeah, also Shizuka. More importantly, Shizuka actually got a voice acting role in Always Anime. That was one of the highlights of the entire anime right there. And really, that was the episode. I think that's all I really wanted to touch on before I get into it. So let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. So they didn't look quite right, but yeah. Man, time flies. Nice shirt. Yes! I actually was expecting everyone to do it, but the delivery too far away. That's not too bad. Okay, that's kind of a high number, but did you catch all that, Aoi? Sounds good. Oh, good assistant. Yes, I love Tsubaki. If I had to. I guess is a lot. That is a little bit worrying. Okay, that sounds good to me. Love that outfit. I mean, it sounds worse than it is, I'm sure. Cheeky little princess, really. Not sure there's a translation of, but ooh, sounds like magic. I didn't read the air message, but 10,000's low. I mean, yeah, but I have faith in you. More importantly, I have faith in Misa. Yeah, you do her. You'll accept it. Oh, is it a nice one? Oh right, just clicked in my head. Lucy's a character Shizuka's doing, isn't it? I didn't get it at first. uh, Phrasing, but okay. Like that was a really bad phrasing. Ooh. Oh, okay, so it is Sagawa. Thought it was. uh, yes. What? Maybe this. Don't know why the English, but man, is she nervous. I don't want to mess it up. Leave me alone. Sounds like something I would hear from Hiroka, but guess he rubbed off on him. Not surprising. Oh, hi. Oh, wow, even more hi. Impressive. Somebody's dropping some papers. Uh. Sure, why not? uh. Wow, that smug look. I love you, Erika. Cows! We got the cows. Iwachan senpai. I assume that's only an anime thing where you do that double honorific thing. I don't think that's a real thing that people say in real life. Oh god. Oh no. Uh, that was mean. I mean, I know sometimes you can't help yourself when you see a cute anime girl in front of you, but still. Bad touch. But yeah, there's Lucy. That's a face. Yes. Don't get too emotional on the job, Emma. It's gonna make a mess of things. But yeah, it's obvious why she wanted to do that, so that's why I didn't really mention it. But I do get it. Girl C. Gotta love Girl C. Yes, as you always should. It's deep, man. It's deep. Good old 23.98 FPS because 24 would just be too much. Of course, in my opinion, everything should be 60 FPS or higher, but... yeah, that probably would make it a bit better. A gerbil? Oh. Who didn't? Yeah? Oh. Okay. Yeah, that does change the meaning quite a lot. Oh, that's similar to kind of it almost looks like a translation mistake, really, like the kind of mistake you might see in a subs. Fixed it. It's amazing. See, it's that magic of editing. Meanwhile, doing her wonderful 3D work. Amazing animation. Don't eat my hand. Oh, it's a bottle. That's actually kind of cute. Uh, I think I know who. I think I know who did it. Lucy is pretty cute. I love Lucy. Yes, take the praise. Difference of perspective. Indeed. Yeah, you'll run away. It's mine now. Poor bicycle. Put it back together. Day of delivery, like it's a baby. It kind of is. It looks much better with the clouds in the sky. Have more confidence in yourself. Don't ask me. Calm down. Ooh, we have one of those? How old are we talking? Like, yeah, the clouds actually are pretty nice. Praise to the guy that worked on that. I don't remember his name. Oh, that was loud. Yay! We love you. Man, this... That's a real prize right there. Yeah, get along, you two. That was a really cute bow from Cnouki. There's a lot of names in this show. Erika! Thank you for showing up, please. There we go. Gotta hit all of them. I think we got some help here. Got a filthy casualty think I am. uh, nice vehicle there. And back to our roots with our epic racing. Some people can't race very well. You know, because yeah, winded. Oh wow, that was cut close. Really, we are down to the wire. Shinkansen. Ooh, Mount Fuji. Probably. Or a different mountain. Random dancing. Yeah, my life, you know, that could be... That's just a small sacrifice to keep up the tape alive. In on this Chucky flashbacks. Don't say that. The man, the music. Oh, not the police. This is oddly epic for just the tape delivery scene. But I guess when that's what the entire anime comes down to, it's a big deal. Ooh, cute. Was it trains nowhere near as fast as we are? This can't stop me, cops. That's some really dangerous driving in the snow. Just... Yeah, bloody nose and broken glasses is another small price to pay. Is the tape okay? Okay, that's good. Please accept it. A lot of steps. I can't quite see anything. There's one complaint I would have with this anime, it's not enough fan service. Yeah, it's okay, guys. I'm a very important person. She has a nickname. Okay. So I guess everything's probably forgiven here. I have somewhere I need to be, like, now. I'm gonna have to get a vehicle and run, aren't I? Feel free to get off. Here we go. Who could have seen this coming? Keep going. You'll make it. Don't let anyone stop you. Well, don't get in the way. You're gonna trip her. Not everyone's an anime and can't run like that. Well, I mean, I guess she is an anime technically, but that's a big question. She wants to be a jogger. We figured it out, guys. Yes, otherwise it'd just be manga. All the words of wisdom from my friends. HBS. They're still following. Please take good care of it. It's our baby. We love it very much. You have no idea how much work and delays went into this. I do quite like the character designs for Third Girl's Spider Wing. It's a very lonely ride. Huh. Well, not so much. Never mind. What do I know? Are you implying a season 2? I mean, I think this supposed to be a movie at some point, but because it's a lot of fun and rewarding and make the world a better place. Oh, damn. Harsh. uh, yeah, kind of like that last shot of the ED. I like you too, Ally. There you go. That's the takeaway. I mean, it was a pretty simple conclusion, but I'm happy with it. I like the consistency where his glasses are still broken. Let's not exaggerate. Really, I think he wants to eat food first, during and after. In the spotlight. Yeah, we know you, dude. Well, I guess I'll find out myself with the OVA. Sure, why not? Don't ask me. Spoilers, dude. Oh no, let's not start. Ow. Ow. Owie. Don't push it onto her. You just got here. Probably tired. Because you're the real MVP. Oof. I'm sure you have some words to say. I'd rather listen to you than Kinoshita, if I'm being honest. You can even sing a song if you're up for it. Like the OP, that'd be really nice. I meant the OP of Third Girl's Spider Wing, but I'd take the OP of Shirobako too. どういたしまして。Well, credits are usually pretty long, so yeah, a lot of people usually are involved. And they like invite everyone to these things, so. Yes. Man, she is cute. She's just drinking back there. Of course. Well, I guess if you look at it that way. I love the maid uniform. But she's not wrong, I mean. Yes. I would be more than happy for you to continue to bring light to my life, Howie. Kampai. Yeah, so many people were involved. Even them and our glowing anime characters. Oof. AD already playing. Don't choke back there, Taro. Oh, I'm surprised I got him to put on the food. And she's a good. It's great to see her here. I mean, she was barely involved, but she was technically. That's all that matters. Ah, Nisa. Like a major height difference there. Hiroka talking with other people. Getting drunk over there, Sato. I know some people are drunk. Sagawa, don't pass out drunk here. That's not a good idea. Looks like fun over there. Wish I could be part of that. The voice actresses, well, Shizuka at least, and one other one. And that's everyone. One of them's laying down. Sounds great. I would personally watch Two Piece. Yeah, it's amazing. We all became involved in this anime somehow. It's amazing. Some more than others, to be fair, but still. Alright, yeah, that was a character from Earth. They're the thing. There's always room for improvement. You can always do something better. Oh, I want to see it. Oh, I guess we don't get to see it. That's fine. Uh, donuts. Oh, magical donuts. Where do I get those donuts? Okay, now we get to see the CG boat. I think you may have seen it once before, but it might have been a different version of it. Looks pretty good. When your 3D CG skills are so good, you can bring it into real life without having AR glasses. It's pretty impressive. We'd like to see them remake the anime, their high school anime. Oh, it's already over. Okay, that was actually kind of abrupt, but yeah, that was the 24th and final episode of Shirobako. And this has been a really great anime for the most part. Now, this anime, the premise was, of course, an anime about making anime, which is enough to really draw my attention as a anime enthusiast myself. And we got to see them their start, which was at their high school, their club, a very amateurish anime production that they made. And then I think they kind of made a promise to eventually make another anime together, like in the future. But they all kind of ended up going in their own direction for the most part. Some of them kind of had more success in the industry than others. Like, for example, Aoi was doing pretty good as a, what was it called? A a production assistant. Yes. Aoi was a PA working at, Musahani, the anime production company. And along with Emma. Emma was there too, but just had a different job. She was a keyframe animator or something. So, yeah, that's what she did. But the point is, they're at the same company, which is great. But not everybody was so lucky because we had Shizuka, who a struggling voice actress, really doing her best, trying to get jobs, like any jobs at all, and having to do other part-time jobs to pay the bills while she's still trying to work through that. So, not quite as much success as some of the others. And you had Misa, who's doing 3D CG work, but not anime 3D CG work. Like she works, I think she did like cars and wheels and stuff for video games. Uh, I think it was video games, maybe it was something else, but it wasn't what you wanted to be doing, which was animating cute girls in anime, of course, which I think is something we would all want to do if we had the skill set to do so. And then you had Midori, who I think was just going to college, really, just not really having again, not having an anime job. But I think I mentioned everyone. I hope I didn't forget anyone. But yeah, basically everybody kind of doing their own thing. Uh, and we got to see their first anime, which was Exodus. Now, the first kind of introduction we got to Aoi's company was just seeing them all in the room together, talking about it because they finished the first episode. It was already airing, so we got to see kind of they got to see the first episode together, and they were all worried about, okay, was it good? What's the reception going to be like? Get off Twitter, man. Just pay attention, have fun. And everyone talking about various characters who we don't know anything about because they're just a name to us at this point. And much later on in the anime, we actually got to see that same scene again. Well, the same general kind of scene, except this time we're much more familiar with the characters, so the scene had a lot more meaning and importance to us. And I'm really glad they did that. That was a really nice touch. But going from that, we got to see, learn different characters over time, see what they bring to the table as far as the anime production goes, how I bounce it between people trying to desperately put all these things together, make it all come together. Because a big theme with this whole show has been the idea of teamwork, everyone working together, everyone doing their part, having to work together, communicate, and do their best to make something that they're all proud of, that can make other people happy, and everyone kind of finding meaning in that. Because eventually they actually posed the question, hey, why are you here? Why are you making anime, And everyone kind of had their own answer to that, and Aoi kind of struggled to answer with that, but eventually she came to her conclusion, like, I like making anime. I like, making everyone's life a bit brighter by doing so. I'm happy with this, and I want to continue doing it. That was more or less the response she came to. But every main character really got their own time to shine, their own struggles to deal with. Aoi kind of working about what she wanted to do because she was really focused on what was immediately in front of her for a lot of it, because that's kind of what her job necessitated, just doing whatever needed done at that specific moment. But you also had Emma, who I love Emma a lot. She's very cute, very soft spoken. I love her voice. I love her character design. She's very beautiful, very nice. I just want to see more of her, really. Whenever she was on screen, I was really happy. She was kind of struggling, really trying to be fast at doing what she does without making mistakes. So she tried different things and kind of had to do redos, which made more time to do it. So she kind of struggled with that a little bit, kind of coming into her own as an animator. That was kind of what her struggle with, but she had people to talk to. I think it was Iguchi that did the most help with her. But yeah, she eventually kind of worked through all that. Also had Shizuka, who, I mean, there's not really a lot to say about Shizuka. She's just really trying to make it as a voice actress. Not having a lot of luck. We saw one of her auditions early on. She was very nervous, very awkward sounding lines. It just, yeah, she struggled a lot. And we got to see some of her part-time jobs and stuff, and some people that were kind of helping her a little bit as well. I don't remember any much specifics on that really, but I do remember just some of the jobs she had to do, like when she dressed up in the costume, working at a cafe or whatever that was before, talking to people. That was what I wanted to say. She got some advice about how anything you do can help for other things, like dealing with people. Like basically trying to tell her that any job you do, you can take away some kind of experience and skills from it that can be adapted to other stuff. So it was something like that. I know I'm probably butchering it, but hopefully you know what I mean. That's what kind of some stuff we got with Shizuka. We had Misa. Misa doing the 3D work. She actually had a pretty good job, pretty stable. Because the place she was working at, it's fairly new. It's still kind of just taking whatever jobs they can get. That's why I kept doing all those car jobs, because that's what they're known for. It's consistent, steady work. They don't have to worry about. They're not really in a position to take risks. Is kind of what the boss was talking about when Misa brought up the idea of doing something else. Because her biggest problem with her job is that it wasn't fulfilling enough. Really, she kind of wanted to be doing something else, even though this is a job that pays the bills and all that. But it wasn't quite enough for her, so she ended up quitting that job and trying to get something else, and eventually started to actually do work for Third Girl's Friday Wing. So she actually was able to do some work that she actually wants to do, which was great. Also, Midori. The way Midori got involved is because she kind of helped out Aoi with some of the stuff, and then they found out, hey, this Dr. Diesel, maybe we should get her on board and working with us a bit more officially. So that's kind of how she got involved. And then Shizuka got involved because she auditioned for roles with the anime, but it didn't work out too well, which is very saddening. But they suddenly had some new character they wanted to show, like, hey, we should probably show the little sister. So, yeah, but if we're gonna do that, we kind of need a voice actress for her, huh? Okay, so who auditioned for this? Oh yeah, this Shizuka person. She did an alright job. Let's bring her in, and then she did, and then by the skin of her teeth, she managed to be part of the anime that everybody else was a part of. And that really was the best thing about this, is that every single one of the 5 friends in high school, they all managed to be involved in it in some capacity, whether it was writing or doing the 3D work or voice acting, or being the PD, or animating Lucy's scene. Oh, that was the other thing I should probably mention. I kind of started talking about the anime and as a whole before I really went into this anime episode in particular. That was a bit of a mistake on my part. But I really liked how Emma wanted to specifically work on Lucy's part, because that was Shizuka's part. She wanted to help with that, so I really liked that. That was really nice. But the episode itself, it was pretty much just trying to deliver the tapes to each place it needed to be delivered to. Whether you rode the Shinkansen, or drove, or flew, or ran, or whatever, they got up there. And I like how her name escapes me, but the one with the speed nickname, that was pretty funny. How she got there, and then the cop's like, "Hey, so it's you? Okay, so yeah, no surprises there. I guess this is just how it goes with the anime production. Just a little speed, no big deal." So that was pretty funny. We had our after party thing, and everybody that worked on the anime was invited, of course, because that's just kind of how it goes. And then it was nice that Aoi got to give a speech, which is nice because she's a pretty big MVP of it. Of course, it's a team effort, but I like to think that Aoi was the real, like, the most important part of the machine, in my less than biased opinion. Yeah, that was pretty much. I mean, not really a lot to see on the episode beyond that, aside from it was nice to see the couple dolls appearing and trying to hey, you should run like this, like a cartoon character might. That was pretty funny as well. Anything else I want to say on this episode in particular? I mean, Erika's nice. I like the stealing the bike parts so he wouldn't be able to run away. That was pretty good. And yeah, the final scene where they all had their donuts, they kept looking through and the camera showed through the donuts. And they're like, donuts, let's go nuts, let's continue to do anime together as friends. It's great. So yeah, I really like how everything kind of came together at the end there, where they all finally worked together on the same anime somehow. So I really like that, how that was able to happen through the narrative of the anime. I'm really happy about that, because they're obviously the characters I like the most. Not including Erika, who's wonderful as well. And Rinko, I think, was the goth lolly girl. She's pretty great too. There's just so many characters in the show that it's kind of hard to get attached to very many of them. A lot of them had a fairly generic design. Like, there was a lot of characters I was like, who is that again? Was that guy, or was it the other guy? Because a lot of the characters are fairly generic. Like, that's not an insult or anything. It just, you kind of have to do that when you have a huge cast of a lot of fairly unimportant people working together on a project. because the anime is not made by 5 or 6 people; it's made by dozens. So you can't really have an anime made by just our 5 main girls here. They all played important roles, of course, but they're not the only ones. So yeah. What else I want to talk about? I mean, any specific episodes I want to highlight? We had. I mean, of course, I love that stuff with Kinoshita being the cowboy, going into the building and talking with the manga author. That was great. Also, we had a lot of Hiroka stuff. I'm still not a big fan of Hiroka, but I do like the development that he got throughout the series. It's good that he's a slightly more sufferable person than he was before. I mean, I do get where he's coming from. I know some people were talking about how he was supposed to kind of represent the non-idealized version of working in the anime industry because they didn't really want to have that role for Aoi, so they had to have that for somebody else. So yeah, I acknowledge that. I appreciate that. He still kind of annoyed me as a character, but I do get where he's coming from. That you can definitely get fed up with this, become bitter and jaded, and it's not all smiles like it may kind of seem with maybe Aoi. But yeah, I in the end I do kind of appreciate him being in the show, even if I don't like him as a person, because he does bring that to the table. So yeah, I probably would like him more a second time around when I know more about what's going on with him. Taro I don't like either. I don't like Taro. I will never like Taro. He's just a very annoying character that feels like he needs to shove his face in anything, like an attention whore, kind of. Like, hey guys, don't forget me, I'm in the show as well. I'm important, guys. Aren't I silly and funny? It's like, no, Taro, no, you're not. Sit back down. I'm sure some people find him endearing, but I don't like him. I just don't. We had Honda. Honda, who he had his own character development. He obviously had kind of got fed up with the anime industry as well, and just straight up left. He ran his bakery, which is pretty cool. Good for him, especially because he lost a lot of weight. So yeah, I guess the stress really having a more stress-free life did wonders for him. Kinoshita could learn a thing or two from Honda. I'm just saying. But yeah, Kinoshita, I don't really like him either, but I don't really dislike him like I did at first. In the early episodes, I really strongly disliked Kinoshita. But over the course of the anime, I don't know. He just kind of grew on me a little bit. I still wouldn't say I like him. I'd say I neutral him, really. He's just had his ups and downs, and it kind of balances out in the end, but he definitely had his fun moments, and I do appreciate his love of anime and wanting to make a good product, so I'm not going to badmouth him or anything, but just, yeah, he grew on me a bit throughout the series. And the series definitely had a lot of issues, like the anime production issues, like not this anime itself, the anime they're working on. This is kind of confusing to talk about a little bit, but yeah, they kept running into issues, whether it be the manga author having issues with what we're making, or the people having issue with Hiroka, people having issues with the retakes, or issues with the cuts not being good enough. What else was there? I mean, there was also outsourcing stuff not working out too well. Uh, Things just people running away on the job, people not getting things done, people not communicating very well, people not wanting to go to meetings, people not being able to communicate with others very well. We just had a lot of issues throughout the series that just kind of show us what kind of problems can arise with anime production. But the important thing was they were able to get through all of them and in the end make it a good product that we could all be proud of and happy about and have a good party, and it's amazing. Uh, see, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to mention, really. Pretty straightforward anime. I do want a prequel of seeing them at high school. But it's probably not going to probably not going to happen, but I would like to see that. I'd be happy if that became a thing. I do think there's supposed to be a movie or something. I do remember looking at the MyAnimeLIst page. I could have swore it mentioned something about a movie on there. I don't know if and when that's going to be a thing, or if it's already a thing and I just missed it. But yeah, if there ever is a movie, I will react to it because that sounds like fun. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention, I did love the two-piece joke. Obviously, I referenced the One Piece, that really popular anime about pirates. Now, I personally not seen One Piece. I would probably like it enough to watch it, but we're talking 800 plus episodes, so I'm not feeling too motivated to watch that. I probably wouldn't watch it as a Patreon proud reaction either, unless somebody's able to was willing to throw a small fortune at me to get me to watch that. That's probably not going to happen. But yeah, it's definitely a thing. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's really all I really want to say. Uh, I mean, if there's anything I forgot to say, I could say it during the my OVA reaction anyway, which is what I will do next. So I will see you then. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.